Subscribe for your girl or pickle. Everywhere you day, I go there though. Everywhere JC day, problem day. Hey, so I posted a video earlier where Mide was accusing Bright of getting closer to Avatar and Isabella, and he did not hesitate, like it didn't go cold. And he replied, I also saw you with Jason. And girl had to defend her life. So I thought they did a lot at tonight, so lovers, they've forgotten. This morning, after the morning exercise, their group were inside the living room. They went to the garden to rehearse. Immediately Jason got there. You have Mide stretching forth her hand, and Jason also laid his own in, more like handshake. Camera picked on Bright and he was fuming. I don't know how Mide realized that. I think he might have used his leg or a part of his body to push her because he was sitting next to her from behind. And Jason was also holding the lady's hand, but his eyes were wandering around like, where do I sit? So he did not catch the memo. Immediately, girl just pulled her hand. Hey, Bright. I don't know. Their wahala started the very day they came when Jason won the HOH on top of it. Could it be he really wanted to know Dede that very day? But after the whole dynamics of him winning HOH and how he's able to communicate, Dede got drawn to him and it messed up his chance. I can't really tell. He doesn't like him. And Jason got no idea. Anyway, so it's early morning in Biggie's house, and according to Jason, don't dip it though, Bright. The dance where they dance with your baby, don't dip it. How I wish he would know and let him know. They'll be there here for chills. You know, be game again. Hey, last. Everyone would be all right. So they're done with their morning exercise. They're back inside. They're very serious because it's Friday and it is wager. Some team, they've been losing non-stop. Now, you have Jason's team, they were in the living room. Koyin's team, they were outside the garden. But for whatever reason, those outside, they kept coming in as if something got missing. And the group inside were getting irritated, one after the other, until Mide went like, hey, babe, waiting they saw. Waiting they saw. You, Kola, you keep going and coming. You don't want us to rehearse. Now, Kola leaves. The next thing he comes back, this time with Doris, and Biggie locks the garden door. It means, how would they go out? They are stuck inside, and these people also need to rehearse. And it was beginning to be irritating, I understand. But finally, they pleaded Biggie open the garden door, and this was where Mide, with backing vocalists, they followed her sister. They stepped outside and went like, you people, wait till they saw. What do you want? You are rehearsing, but you don't want us to rehearse. The coming and the going, it needs to stop. Do you want to come here so that we go there? It is Thomas' response, more like you don't need to shout. This whole thing where you won't make drama out of it, it is not there like that. Hey, tell my babe, that babe to the feeling body. Or hello, welcome to Van Pepe Gold. Thank you so much for clicking on it too much. They finally made a swap and they continue with their rehearsal because this morning the camera was on those outside. So let's get to see Mide's group, their rehearsal. Like that was yesterday, a little of their rehearsal. But today I think it's been messy with their rehearsal. I had to even log off. But something happened. You see this floor? Hey. Dede was coming to tell Mide, princess, that your brother Jason is coming. So wrap it up with your poor boyfriend Ramsey. That is Bright. And she slipped and Jason had to come and pick it up. When she was on the floor, Kocha even bypassed the hair with a towel by his waist just to go sit, and everybody was watching. I'm like, hey. So Jason came and raised her, and she was going. Normally, Jason would have been, are you okay? But Jason just kept quiet, and he looked opposite direction. It is how, what is the name? Jiggy was staring, more like what just happened. So their housemates have been analyzing, like, hey, how quick he was to help her. So he shouldn't, when everybody is sitting. And camera had to move. I don't know what's up with camera and these situations. Camera had to move when Jason was helping Dede. Anyway, so she's up and she made few steps and she turned and no one was following, and Mide went like sorry. Then Jason approached her a little and said sorry. I don't know whether she nodded or because I couldn't hear her response. Camera goes inside and you have Kola also having fun there. Dede tells Queen that I'm hurt, and boy made time with a lot of warm water to make sure that she's okay because she's falling again outside. Now, girl said, is the situation that bad? I'm feeling somehow. Boy said, I don't know, just get over it. She said, imagine. He said it was just 5 seconds. Ha! Queen said, do you like him? He said, you know now, not in that like, but I like him, you know, like that kind of thing. More like she wants to speak in code. So what do I do? Then boy said, I think you should give it time. Girl said, I don't want to be in a messy situation, you know. So, internet people kind of feel girl laughs going and is hurt. When a girl is hurt, I don't think that is the feeling. The face angle of Dede, it's beginning to be just when she allowed this boy a little too close with her, like, let me give you this chance with me. Then the next thing, he flips it on her and goes kissing another. More like you were not that tea. I just needed you to feel my ego. Now you know how the game is played. I'm done with you. I've moved on. And she doesn't understand how she got herself in that situation. She goes outside. She brings the same situation up and said, what if the boys agreed on it? And boy said, then you need to keep quiet. Then I listen if they really plan this against you. Girl said, I believe so. I believe so. So that might be her worry. And you have boys saying that act like it didn't happen so that you'll be okay. So at the back of her mind, she hears the whispering. She hears the little mimicking, the mockery. She hears it. This is Kola where Dede has trash talked him severally. Nobody has said that they should break barriers for the guys, but the whole situation where she acted like people who wanted to be friends are people who wanted to sleep with her situation, it was worrisome. She acted like there could be no friendship when a guy is around, especially with Kola. They don't do him bad, so that boy kept coming, going. If it doesn't even go to the next stage, he's okay. And I will say, you should not put your emotions in such things because in a game house, it be. Kola managed to say hello to the day she responded, but she does not want to give him face. And boy is quite worried and even saying that I'm afraid she might not want to kiss me because I've kissed somebody. Anyway, I will come back to that. Kola got to the garden and you have culture in the man and be like, hey, I got it for house. So, hey, how are you feeling? He said, you people to honor, they do too much, leave me. According to culture, I really feel for you because unlike the other guys, you have really gone through it for this baby girl. So I'm glad you had a little chance with her. Then you went for Isabella, at least letting her know that the world does not revolve around her. In a house like this, coexistence is key. And boy said, do you think so? He's still feeling bad. You have men are coming to sit in and dragging Dede. I don't think that is necessary. But as men, they got this ego, more like the girl acted, according to Mensa, he feels the day is a little disrespectful with her approach towards men, and he feels the day is very camera conscious. And whenever she sees it within her angle, the next thing is to flip the coin and say anything anyhow. So she communicates mixed feelings when cameras are on her. The day and these people are in the same space, it means it is very easy to put 1 to 2 together and know that something is up and it will dampen her spirit. But she's strategizing, she'll equally bounce back. Kola don't piss off. According to him, why did I kiss her? Emisi went up, what? You have problem kissing? Hey, so you just want them using you for mumu? Boy said it's not like that, but today he's super pissed. The girl said, yeah, she's allowed. Are you dating? Is she your girlfriend? He said, no, but we were somewhere. Girl said, where? Where were you? Boy said, but the other two are friends. Like with me and her, it is different, girl. She said, it ain't no different. Then you shouldn't have kissed in the first place. If you've kissed, own up to it. Don't feel guilty. And boy said, okay, do I need to write a letter and put it under her pillow? Girl said, we there for senior high school. Stop that. I need to talk to her. I was talking to her. She didn't mind me. Girl said, give her 2 days. At least after party tomorrow. Boy said, no. Hey, Kola. I shouldn't. Girl said, what makes you think after all she did, she cannot extend grace. Didn't she call you fish? Boy said, yeah, okay. But when she called me fish, I forgave her. So I'm thinking she should forgive me. Girl said, they are not the same. Just allow her. You imposing. I don't know what to tell you. And hey, since 1970, Ruboy has been trying his luck with Thelma. He needs faith to be able to move this mountain because I don't see it happening. In the HOH room, they are discussing Jason's dynamics and how he's been around girls. According to Ruboy, like back in the days, this is something we'd have done super simple. Like it's not that deep. But this whole thing where they go on, imagine now you go out and you have a fan base or something of that sort. Who would they link you to? Because you have this, you have that. Girl said, yeah, I'm even surprised. Is it his fault or it is the ladies? Boy said, it's difficult to tell. Maybe it is him or the ladies. I don't know. You tell me. Girl said, he seems likable. Then boy said, yeah, that is what they say, but he's my friend. I know he's easygoing and he doesn't take things to heart. Girl says, so what are the real ships here? Boys, I don't think there are any real ships. So this thing where Jason will go to Dede, then now he don't move to Sultana. He want Joanna. He's still scheming. You know they know. Girl said, I didn't see his moves now. Then he said the real ships could be your ship with your guy and the Doris one with Dinari. The others are Nawahala. You have girls say, hey, you thought my ship was cool? Boy said, yeah. Girl said, I thought it was a strategy to be in a ship so that he will remain relevant. Boy said, no, don't doubt. She said, I don't doubt, but initially that was what I thought. You think the Doris didn't Harry one is cool? Boy said, yeah. When you are closer to them, it really looks like that. But Jason, he did play. So, are you sure? So, the other stuff that we heard that is making him moody. He said, yeah, that one could be true. And the girl too. So I don't know who they are talking about. And I'm thinking it is Jason Dede. I don't know. It's Moody and the girl too. Then the camera moved. Now let's talk about Jason with Sultana. Anna Donvers, she went straight that you don't spend time with me. You were with that girl. You used to come to me at night. Now you are with Joanna and you are doing the same thing. Boys say, what are we here for? Is it not vibes? I cannot be at one place. Girl said, you're not getting it. You don't even spend daytime with me. Boy said, what are we doing right now? Girl said, it's because we rehearse it. Jason, don't skip it. You have Big Soso also interrupting and being like, oh, she said she doesn't like a lot of things you're doing. Boy said, well, really? Let me listen to you. So what do you want me to do? At the end of the day, what do you want me to do? Girl said, it's not about what I want you to do, because it was more like with what you're saying, it means you want to tie me to you. So he just went quiet. What do you want me to do? And girl said, let me even keep quiet. It's not like you do what I want you to do. Let me keep quiet. But me, I don't pursue other people so that it will not seem disrespectful. Boy said, play your game. If I need to talk to you, wherever you are, I will come calling you. I feel it should be vibes. Like, so for instance, when the vibe is right, we have certain line of conversation. I vibe with so a lot. But when the conversation is something that I don't like, I will just move. Indirectly, maybe he was telling her that when he's with girl, this whole thing, this one is looking at you, or maybe a little extreme conversation, maybe he doesn't like. Or when he's with her, they don't talk much about certain things he would want to talk about. So he had a nice way of rubbishing it. And listen, from nowhere, the Joanna that they were talking about was approaching Jason. Went like, JJ. Jay went like, Joanna. He was smiling. Girl was smiling. Sultana was not having it. Immediately, he was going closer to Jason. I think she was going to lie on him. And the camera went on commercial break. I understand. Every 55 minutes to 1 hour, the show needs to go on break. But I've also watched this show, instances when Jason is with Dede, they skip ad. When they are rehearsing and Jason is being playful with Dede, they skip ads. They wait. But I don't know any story concerning Jason and baby girl Joanna conversation. The only time you see them together is when it is party. If not, they are running away. Because party is more like if you don't put it on them, where would the highlight be? Just as others are saying, there could be more with their relationship than we all know, because they've been having hours conversation non-stop. When camera goes, then it moves. Whatever that it is, imagine how Jason goes to the pool, then Joanna is following, but they just acting chills. You see, it could be friendship, yeah, but we just want to day inside. Jason's conversation, we want to hear words. It not be this touching thing alone. Now, imagine Joanna cooked breakfast for Jason today, but we don't know what motivated that. Girl is also talking about how she want to be financially sound, the conversation she's having with Cable Ball. And they're also talking about how when somebody want to say, I like you, and it is for cruise, you'll be able to know. Suddenly, Culture went like, I like you, Avatar. Then they all knew this one a cruise. There are some words, when you hear it, you know that this person is serious. Others too, nagemu, oh. Your faves are gathered inside. The skincare brand has provided them with face makeups and other items for both ladies and gents. They are super grateful. Queen approached Dede, made something for her to eat and ushered her to go to bed. Now Queen comes back to play with Jason, and later on he goes to rehearse with his group, and Jason proceeds to go to the shower. Sultana has been quite moody after her conversation, and even whilst they were conversing, imagine from nowhere came Isabella, also coming to lie on the left side of Jason whilst Sultana was on the right. Jiggy, Big Soso also at the feet area of the young man. So that's what's happening in Biggie's house. I would want Sultana to make a move to whoever. This whole thing of for how many weeks now? Sultana, Jason, nothing else. And she also has added a lot of gossip to her situation. I like it. She should move. And Queen cleaning makeup, cooking for the day back and forth. He should move. He should really make a move. And Jason and Joanna's situation, production should help. They don't want the show again. And he should also get back with Dede while being with Joanna. Because Dede is really draining. If you know the Dede that we know, she's really losing weight. If you love her, you understand. And the next thing is Dede could also get attachment with any other person aside this whole triangle thing. Kola should put more pressure. He shouldn't stop. People calling him Mumu and the Mandams. He does not need to talk. He needs to prove it with actions. I think with Kaikumi not in the picture, Isabella should begin being pokey around whoever Thelma goes closer to. I like how Thelma is crashing on Kola. Even yesterday, she was there to go peg him, the way she was blushing. Only for at night, Isabella to get the lips sucking it like, yeah, I like that vibe. Let's see how she reacts. But I want Isabella being messy around Jason and Sultana to poke her more. And Koyin should not move away from the day like that, but he should move. The story is beginning to be boring. He should move. Faith, what is Faith doing in the house? He should get us something going on. It's not about Arena. As for Arena, everybody is doing Arena. And Missy, she's been mostly off camera. But when she gets on camera, she does her thing. I like her dynamics with Kola, but I'm hoping she could also be more active somehow. The show has not even clocked 6 weeks. We're going 10 weeks. We are 4 weeks down, 6 to go. It's been a little somehow. So they should be moving. I understand this is the 4th week with Jason being with Dede for 2 weeks, then Sultana, then Joanna. We are entering 5th week. He should move. Yeah, he should move because unknown to him, we don't hear his gist with Joanna. It's beginning to be they are just party vibe people, but there is more to them. He should get to the diary room and let us know who next on the list. He should move. Hey, we want the show being a show. We don't want it flopping. You see how All Stars, you remember season 8? All Stars, they want a reunion. After telling Biggie they will not come, they feeling them a body. After seeing waiting they go on for season 10, they want All Stars reunion so that they will act and make it look like they are the real ish. So make you know disgrace as season 10. Some people are really carrying the show, but they do not have enough fan base. Then some people are just there in there. Biggie, reshuffle. Adios.